Trevor grabbed her by the shoulders and
I got a condo in Manhattan.
Hi guys, so I'm Merns.
I'm Ram.
So we will be playing a game today. It is called Marrie's Room. So Marrie's Room is a short story exploration game about an unconventional friendship between two classmates, which is Kelsey and Marrie. So we will be playing as Kelsey, while in Marrie's room we will be finding out what happened to Marrie. So just wait. So we'll be starting now. So we have a special guest here today.
I didn't want to come back. Why would I? After all that's happened, even in here.
What happened?
So, where is the journal?
Why? Unless you want to find the journal.
What happened?
I'll be playing here.
Sige.
California crisp white wines. I'll need a crate of those when I get out of here.
Where to go?
Is that me? Oh my god, the hair. What was I thinking?
Saan si Jan? She's the girl.
Look, Mr. Torres, I'm happy he finally got remarried. A honeymoon in the Bahamas. Wish I was there with them. No, that's her parents' room.
What's that?
What, more than 100 again today? Glad I don't have to deal with that anymore.
This door? Oh, what is that?
Hi, Kelsey. Yes, I'm talking to you. I know you've been reading my journal. Can I ever forgive you for what you did? Honestly, I don't know. I'm trying really hard, but I don't know how. Because I don't understand any of it. You were my friend, and I loved you unconditionally. I did what I did because of you, and I stood up to him because of you. But you, I don't know. Right now, I can't be near you, so I don't want you to come find me. I promise I'll be all right. Marrie.
Except she wouldn't be. She would not be all right.
What?
Come you endless morning, longest day for new.
Mr. Torres gave me my own set of keys, so I'd feel at home. I loved him for it, but every time I used those keys, I felt a pang of guilt. Every Tuesday, the food trucks would roll in. Me and Marrie never missed Jorge's tamales. When I was a kid, Jorge would put some aside, just in case my mom was too drunk to feed me again.
You get me up, get me. That's the seasons I'll come back someday.
Marrie always dreamed about going to Europe. I don't think she ever went.
I will come back
traveling. Oh, get it up.
your eyes, they taste like hollow wine. Your eyes,
Trevor. What an asshole. After we broke up, he got violent sometimes. One day, he dragged me through the school hall by my shirt until one of Marie's geek friends stopped him. Ben, I think it was. He got a lot of shit for it later. She wouldn't stop about time travel and black holes and stuff. I just wanted to do something simple. Calculate. Boring, is what she said. Her. A weird. Yes. The science project. Of all people, they chose to pair me with the girl from Food Rescue. Outrageous. But I got over it and chose to work my ass off. I had to if I wanted to get that scholarship. That's Marie's birthday. That's weird. I guess she wrote it down for that Ben guy. For her pizza and movie party. Alright, I might have...
What's that?
Chemistry holds no surprises.
You like chemistry?
Love that.
Don't know yet.
Oh, look.
Rubik's Cube.
I'm taking a
Hated
guess
that
on
thing.
this. Off. And
Turn on TV.
let's watch now.
Let's go. Have you seen this man?
What man?
Have you seen this
I
man?
can see anything.
Yeah, I've seen him.
Who? Who is that man? I think he's missing.
Okay.
Sometimes it got so hot, this thing wasn't doing it anymore. Then we'd take off to Mr. Jones's swimming pool. That night, I guess he must have seen us. I wore those a lot, not to protect my eyes, but to hide them.
Why?
I didn't want anyone to know.
What?
She was my friend, and I had to tell her. So I came back here, throwing stones at the window, but she didn't react, so I threw a bigger stone, and it shattered the glass. She kept the stone as a souvenir to remind her not to trust me ever again. La La Land. That movie was a shit piece of crap. Glad Trevor snuck us in. I don't think I could have handled wasting $20 on that. Never thought I'd see Marrie there. Then again, she always was a dreamer.
It didn't really end well.
Yeah, we didn't have to get fight.
I think they died. I think one died.
What? Ooh, what's that?
Trevor was never far off, though. When Marrie and I rode our bikes through dark nights just to get a taste of those perfect oranges, I knew he was lurking in the shadows. I never told her, but I think that's how he found us. He followed us back to the room.
What? Why?
You know, I think we need
I think the answers are all in the laptop. Whoa.
I thought I was so lucky. An adoring boyfriend, free burgers from the kitchen he worked in, sparkly things he bought me. I thought if I took care of him, he'd take care of me, and we'd get out, just in case I didn't get that scholarship.
What's going on? Oh my god, can we check the drawer?
Mr. Torres and Marrie were robbed in their own house, not long after we met at Food Rescue. He was stabbed, almost died. She was knocked out with a baseball bat. She was in the hospital for a while, stitches, concussion. She still had headaches, she said.
Oh my god. Journal update. Whoa.
There's no such thing as food waste. And don't I know it? The smell of garbage will be in my nose forever, and the taste of it in my mouth. I swore I would never be that.
I think
She asked me why I was so angry all the time, and I told her because it's a dirty deal. It's Russian roulette and utterly unfair. The cards I'd been dealt, any player would have passed. I chose to be angry instead. But Marrie, my friend Marrie, she got me a new deck and suggested I deal again. I'm not a shadow person.
What is
Yeah,
that?
it took me all I had to convince her she wasn't.
You think it's?
You think so? Let's try searching.
I'm not.
What name?
What name badge?
Food rescue.
Taurus.
Yeah, it was a good place to be. Until Marrie showed up. I know she didn't mean anything by it, but the pity in her eyes.
Why?
Worse than being hungry.
Why?
The Green Eatery. Green as in with fungus. Yes, I am never eating Ayurvedic lasagna ever again. But some people must have liked Mr. Jones's cooking because he was out every night cooking his green stuff.
Anything to search? Oh, right, helmet.
Did you at first?
I don't know. What's next? Oh, swimsuit.
I loved skinny dipping,
Don't you like it?
but Marrie insisted on wearing this thing. Really, I mean, it was Mr. Jones's pool, after dark. No one would ever come close to the freak. And he wasn't there, just to be clear. But someone else was. That's Trevor's phone number. He called her. I knew he blamed her for everything, though she should have blamed him for what he did to her and Mr. Torres.
What did
I need to find the key. A 5-figure number.
What word can we find the 5 people?
5-figure number? Dream.
She once asked me, "Don't you ever dream, Kelsey?" And I said, I don't. I don't dream. I plan. What I didn't tell her was that I wouldn't allow anyone to mess with those plans.
The journal? I'm not getting anything. Really?
Is it?
Oh, wait, look. There's a bottle.
Mr. Torres loved that beer. After the robbery, he only had a couple left. Apparently they were hard to come by. Still, we decided to try a bottle once. Marrie loved that label. She drew it in her journal. I remember that. All that happened later that night, I'm not sure. Maybe I don't want to remember.
Oh, they did something. That's good. What's next?
Have you ever peeled an orange so juicy the drops erupted from underneath its skin like fireworks in the setting sun? The trees in Mr. Jones's garden had them. I used to live off his garden vegetables and fruit before I met Trevor. I was going to wear these to the prom. Fancy, right? At the time, I didn't know where the money came from.
Ooh, pizza.
Marrie insisted on saving these. She was going to make a new world with them, whatever that was supposed to be. I've never actually seen her build anything.
Yes, dream?
Fire person.
Damn, what's the password again?
Password.
I need to find it.
Yeah, I'm a shadow person.
No, I'm not. Shadow person. Just shadow person. Oh,
Whoa,
those are
G. G. I remember what Jamie told us.
It's Jeff.
It's Jeff. It's Jeff.
If it's the Jeff or a
GIF.
One day, I just had to know what's up with all the cats. She said she admired them, that they were. When Bumblebee went missing,
quite a third
Marie cried for days. She thought I couldn't hear her at night. I could never prove it, but I'm sure it was Trevor.
What?
Marie, what were you thinking? You know that's illegal.
Why?
This is very intriguing, guys. Sorry.
Wait, no.
Why does someone need to get hurt before we step up and act, for Christ's sake? If they had, none of this shit would have happened, and no one would have died.
Phillips, J.
Then what you
That
can
is
do.
how you do that. I'm afraid
Quiet.
I can do that. Let's see the Trevor thing.
Oh no.
Oh
Why didn't you tell me, Marie? No wonder you were so frightened. We never should have gone to the Orange Grove.
Trevor is Mary's.
This.
Oh my
Trevor's
God.
Mary's dad?
This.
No.
This is an outrage.
I want to see that GF.
Oh, cute.
Okay, that's really cute. You know, I could spend a day only watching those.
Let's check the
Mary's journal.
journal.
I need to find the key. A 5-figure number.
Let's start from the bottom.
She must have written it down here somewhere.
Oh, she must have written that here somewhere. Oh my gosh.
God damn it. What is the combination, Marie? Maybe she kept it in here somewhere. Wrong combination. Crap. I really want to know what's in that case.
I have a feeling that this guy, Trevor, is a
Wrong combination.
95.
1.
Yay!
Oh, yes!
Good work, Kelsey.
Good work, Kelsey.
Oh my god. The past, like the future, is indefinite and exists only as a spectrum of possibilities. Stephen Hawking said that. I wish it were true. But there was nothing I could do about the past. It was definite as hell. Sometimes I didn't get Marie. I really thought a night by Jones's pool would help her relax. She used to love it there. But she insisted someone had been watching us. I just wanted to have a good time, and she was ruining it. So I said some things I shouldn't have. She just stood there staring at the window. I was so annoyed. And that's when I knew she'd been right. Trevor. Right there in the room. He'd just come in through the open window. How did he find us? He didn't know where Marie and I lived. I always made sure of that. But he took an orange from his backpack and started peeling it. It had been Trevor by the pool, and he'd followed us home. He said to Marrie, "I told you not to mess with me." But still, I didn't get it. No, it wasn't until he started moving in on her that I realized it was Marrie. He was after Marrie. He blamed her for everything, and he had a knife. I'd never seen him so angry, so evil. Marrie tried to get it away from him. He asked her why she never answered her phone. Did she not read her emails? Or did she think they were hollow threats? God, I just wanted to punch him with anything I could lay my hands on. My backpack. I smashed it against his wrist, knocking the knife out of his hands. Marrie went for it, but Trevor was faster. He kicked her in the head. I dove for the knife, but he jumped me. As we struggled, he hissed, "Didn't I get enough action yet? Maybe I needed another baseball bat to get my kicks." I stopped, because right then I knew what he was up to. He asked Marrie about Mr. Torres. Was he all right? Did he still get stomach aches? Marrie lay on the floor by the bed, in shock, realizing it had been Trevor who almost killed her father. Then Trevor looked at me, added with a smile. And her. That's when it all went to pieces. Trevor ripped us apart, and he was enjoying it. Marrie didn't understand. I tried to explain, apologized, but she wasn't listening. She kept asking me if I'd been there with Trevor in their house. Trevor stirred things up even more. He told her it was me who had hit her over the head with a baseball bat, that I'd enjoyed it. I screamed in frustration, "No, that's not what happened." Tears streamed down Marie's face. She couldn't believe I would do that. Hurt her deliberately. God, I wanted Trevor to stop talking. I attacked him, scratched his face, hit him wherever I could. I hated him. He was twisting everything. I wanted to tell her that I was sorry. Yes, we robbed the house, and we got caught by Mr. Torres. But I never meant for anyone to get hurt. I didn't smash Marie's head. I panicked. I wanted to stop her from seeing me. When I realized how badly injured she was, I called the police. I tried to stay, but Trevor wouldn't let me. He pulled me by my hair into the van. But Marrie wasn't listening. I was losing it, and I like to think I beat Trevor up pretty good. But Trevor punched back harder and faster. He was about to crack my skull. Marrie clawed for the box beside her, opened it. She screamed, told us to stop, pointed that 9mm at us. Trevor went nuts, charged for her. She screamed, told him to stay back. She'd never shot a gun in her life. She wasn't going to start now. Trevor grabbed her by the shoulders and... What do you think you remember is not necessarily what really happened, or how others remember it. But Trevor fell back on the carpet, dead. That we all remember.
Trevor died? Oh my gosh.
Oh crap.
Is that it? I think that's, yeah. Oh, there's the journal again.
Oh. Where's the phone?
Mom, where are you? Did you get the journal?
I'll be down in a minute.
Aunt Marie is getting a little worked up here. She threatened to smoke a cigar in your car.
Don't let her. Don't let her smoke. I love that car.
She knows you do. Get down here, Mom. You're taking like forever.
I'll be down in a minute.
Bring the journal.
Ugh. So guys, that is Mary's room.
Yes.
It's like such turmoil. Turmoil. Mary's room got this story that is so good.
Nice
We
story.
really thought
That
that Mary is the one who died.
yeah,
Yeah.
not Trevor.
Yeah.
Then the storyline is good, but yung interaction.
Yeah. The game interaction itself. They should have added more puzzle, so we could. Yes.
But the game is good for all ages.
Yeah. 5 star. Yeah. So I am Burns
And
again,
I'm Rams again.
and we this is our
Gamecast.
Gamecast.
So bye.
Bye.